What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to Cowboys News TV, your go-to spot for all things Dallas Cowboys. I'm Dave, and today we're diving into a topic that has Cowboys fans buzzing after Week 1. Mike Zimmer might just be the missing piece that takes this defense, and maybe the whole team, to the next level. Now, before we break down what makes Zimmer such a game changer, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future updates. We're closing in on 11,000 subscribers, and your support can push us over the top. Every subscriber helps our channel grow, and we appreciate you being part of our Cowboys community. Alright, let's get into it. Mike Zimmer. If you're feeling a little skeptical, we get it. We're only one game into the season, and it's way too early to start penciling in a Super Bowl appearance. But what we saw in that first game should get you a little excited. Why Zimmer looks like a game changer for the Cowboys. The Cowboys defense came into Week 1 with plenty of questions. Who's going to step up in the pass rush? Can a fifth-round rookie handle starting at corner? How will the new-look linebacker core fare? All these questions, plus the fact that we were down a few key players, made it seem like this could have gone south pretty quickly. But instead of falling apart, the Cowboys defense put on a clinic. Now, we know, the Cleveland Browns were missing their starting tackles, and Deshaun Watson has had his struggles. But this wasn't just about facing a weaker opponent. This was a defense that played smart, well-coached football. They stuck to their assignments, reacted quickly, and shut down nearly every attempt the Browns made. So, Cowboys Nation, how do you feel about this defense after Week 1? Do you think Zimmer is the key that unlocks their potential? Let us know in the comments below, and while you're at it, vote in our community poll about Zimmer's impact so far. We love hearing your thoughts. Dan Quinn versus Mike Zimmer, two different approaches. Let's talk about the differences between Zimmer's approach and Dan Quinn's. Now, we all know Quinn likes to get after the quarterback. He's aggressive with his pass rush, and we've seen some explosive plays come out of it over the past couple of seasons. Zimmer? He's more about discipline. He's not looking for his guys to just rush in guns blazing. Instead, they're reacting, sticking to their assignments, and making sure they don't give up the big play. That discipline was on full display in Week 1. No mental mistakes. No over-pursuing. Just solid, fundamental football. And it worked. The Cowboys pressured Deshaun Watson 25 times on 56 dropbacks. Sometimes they blitzed, sometimes they didn't. But the pressure was constant, and Watson spent the entire game on the run. 6 sacks later, it was clear, the Cowboys' defense came to play. So here's the question for you, which defensive style do you prefer, Quinn's aggressive playmaking or Zimmer's disciplined approach? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get the conversation going. Simulated pressure, Zimmer's double-A mug. We can't talk about Zimmer without mentioning one of his signature moves, the double-A mug. You've probably seen it before, where the linebackers line up over the A-gaps, making it look like they're going to rush. This forces the offensive line to hesitate, just for a second, trying to figure out where the pressure is coming from. And with guys like Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence on our side, that split second is all they need to blow past blockers and disrupt the play. This is one of the ways Zimmer keeps opposing offenses guessing. Cowboys Nation, what do you think about Zimmer's simulated pressure? Do you like the way it keeps offenses off balance? Share your thoughts in the comments and vote in our poll. Does this give us the edge we've been missing? The defense's versatility. Another thing that stood out in Week 1 was the versatility of this defense. Whether it was stopping the run or preventing short passes from turning into big gains, everyone was doing their part. You saw players like Jordan Lewis making open field tackles, Eric Kendricks switching from pass rush to coverage, and DeMarcus Lawrence chasing down ball carriers from all over the field. This is what makes Zimmer's defense so effective. He's got a talented group that can play multiple roles, and he knows how to put them in the best position to succeed. How do you think this versatility will help the Cowboys throughout the season? Do we finally have the depth and flexibility to handle whatever comes our way? Let's hear your take in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Now, if you're enjoying this deep dive into Mike Zimmer's impact on the Cowboys defense, make sure you're subscribed to Cowboys News TV. We're on the road to 11,000 subscribers, and with your help, we can get there faster. Hit that notification bell too, so you never miss a video. We've got a lot more great content coming your way this season, from game previews to player breakdowns and everything in between. Zimmer's influence on the future. It's easy to pump the brakes after one game, but we have to consider that Zimmer might be the ingredient we've been missing. For years, the Cowboys have had the talent, but they've been outcoached when it mattered most. Finally, with Zimmer in the mix, we might have a coaching advantage. Combine that with the talent we've already got, and this team could be headed places we haven't seen in a long time. So, Cowboys Nation, let's hear it. How far can the Cowboys go with Zimmer running the defense? Are we finally going to see this team reach its full potential? Drop your predictions in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. What's next? We're only one game into the season, but there's plenty more to come. The Cowboys have a tough schedule ahead, and we'll need to see if this defense can maintain its high level of play as we face stronger offenses. But if Zimmer's influence continues to shine through, there's a lot to be excited about. Both the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints enter Week 2 of the NFL season with significant momentum, following blowout victories in Week 1. These two teams didn't just win, they dominated their opponents in nearly every aspect of the game, leaving both fan bases excited for what's ahead. Dallas Cowboys, a defensive masterclass. The Cowboys' defense was nothing short of spectacular in their opening game against the Cleveland Browns. The pass rush, led by Micah Parsons, had a field day, generating a league-leading 37 pressures, including 6 sacks and 11 quarterback hits. These numbers are the highest in the NFL through Week 1. Add to that an opportunistic secondary that picked off 2 passes, and it's clear this is a defense capable of dictating games. New Orleans Saints, a balanced attack. On the other side, the Saints put up an offensive clinic in their 47-13 rout of the Carolina Panthers. New Orleans finished Week 1 as the only team to rank in the top 5 in both offensive EPA per play, 4th, and defensive EPA/play allowed, 1st. Their ability to perform at such a high level on both sides of the ball makes them a formidable opponent for any team, including a red-hot Cowboys squad. One of the most intriguing matchups to watch in this game will be the battle between Saints left tackle Talise Fuaga and Micah Parsons. Fuaga, a rookie making his debut on the left side of the offensive line after years at right tackle, was exceptional in Week 1, earning the 4th highest PFF pass blocking grade, 87.3, among tackles. But he'll face his toughest test yet against Parsons, who tied for the league lead with 11 total pressures in Week 1. Parsons is a disruptive force who can single-handedly change the complexion of a game, and how Fuaga handles him could be a deciding factor. Just before Week 1 kicked off, Dak Prescott secured his place in NFL history by signing a 4-year, $240 million contract extension, making him the highest-paid player in the league. This deal solidifies Prescott as the Cowboys' long-term leader, and with his future secured, all eyes are on how he leads this team on the field. With both teams riding high after dominant Week 1 victories, this Week 2 matchup between the Cowboys and the Saints promises to be an exciting, hard-fought contest. Can the Cowboys' ferocious pass rush and opportunistic defense slow down a Saints team that looks sharp on both sides of the ball? Or will New Orleans continue their hot start with another explosive offensive performance? Stay tuned, Cowboys Nation. Don't forget to subscribe to Cowboys News TV for more updates, previews, and in-depth analysis.